Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm
Hi,
good.
Noe. I
I
just saw
am
him.
good. I mean, I'm looking at this thing and it's like, okay, so I'm the Funko Bunker tonight. If I write in the chat, so it'll be me. It's not him, it's me, because of course I'm on his channel, so it comes out like his name. It's hilarious. At least my name is on the
Yeah, at least your
thingy
name's on
over
the
there.
screen.
Hey
And
Sean. Hi
did you
Mama J.
did you see
Hi.
what Caitlin wrote? Hi,
Oh.
Nolan. I'm your aunt's best friend, no matter what she says.
Hi Juju, Umpty, Baby Ice, Mama Lane,
Sean. No,
K&L.
Mama Lane is Noe. Mama J, meet Nolan. Nolan is as my mom tonight.
Oh.
That's my 9-year-old nephew.
Oh. Well,
Yes,
isn't
I
he a
told
little...
everyone to behave themselves until he goes to bed.
Oh, okay. Because you know that we don't behave in the Funko Bunker, you know
I
that.
know we don't behave in the Funko Bunker.
Okay.
I'm just saying no F-bombs for now. He's pretty much seen and heard it all.
Okay.
Nolan is my little chef.
Hi, Ginger.
Hi, Ginger.
You can come over here after your shout out and all that boringness over there. I mean, that's that other live is all testosterone and talking about me and me and me and how I do this and how I do that. I'm like sitting there and I'm like, oh my God, this is like watching paint dry. Yes, I said it. I know. I'm horrible, but
it's always exciting to
I don't give a crap.
support your 1K.
Huh?
I'll be there.
Yeah, I'm not saying
years.
I'm not saying that it's not, but you know, get some livelihood in there, man. You got a bunch of people just wanting to talk about themselves. It's like, come on now.
Remind me.
I could see Rob twisting somewhere, going, "What is she doing? What is she doing? What is she doing?" But tonight, I have control of the bunker, so I could say whatever I want. It'll probably be the last time I have control of the bunker.
Caitlin.
Yes, look, Flipcake used the right word. Look at the word that Flipcake.
You say it. Say Clarissa your way. Clarissa.
Clarissa. Clarissa Menchaca. Menchaca. Yep, they're a bunch of dorks.
You were talking in your phone, and I had no idea what you were saying because the way that you speak, is it Spanish that you're?
I was talking Spanish. I was talking to the super because, of course, there's no heat. Story of my life in this building, you know. Yeah, you pay little rent, but damn, man, it's like always something. You know what? You know, if they had half a brain and less testosterone in their heads, they would get it. Because what's happening is the radiators, the boiler is shutting down at 5 p.m. and it's starting again at 12 a.m. and it runs all night. What's the problem?
You're up between 5 and 12. So if it's not,
there's something wrong in the programming with the time. It's either the AM and PM is wrong or something is wrong with the programming, because when you're sleeping, you're not supposed to have a boiler on full blast heat all night that I have to turn on a fan and take the covers off because I'm dying. I am actually becoming a raisin as I sleep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if I'm telling you this every freaking night, I'm calling you and I'm telling you there's no heat between 5 and it is 28 degrees right now. This apartment is freezing. I got elderly dogs. One dog, I think, is sick. She's got a really bad cough. I got to take her to the vet. And I keep telling you, they got to check the programming. Hey, Doña Clara, Doña Clara, Doña Clara. It's like, you know, they have these people that they probably don't even know how to write, and they're supers. What can I say? Anyway, that's my rant for tonight.
That's your rant for tonight. So, how was your day?
My day was fine because there was heat all day till 5 o'clock, and now I'm freezing.
I had a crazy day at work. I was very, very quiet today on social media because I was so crazy. I've been doing this job for 18 plus years now.
Mm-hmm.
This is the only January out of all 18 years that we have been this busy.
I'm sorry to bust your bubble, but we're in the second week of February.
Or February, sorry. But January.
I was like,
talking about January was insane. And then, we're in the second week of February, but all of January was insane.
No,
and it's not crazy amounts of snow. it is. I mean, seriously, like we got to get this vaccine rolled out so these people go back to work. They're driving me nuts. And then most of the people that leave for the winter didn't leave for the winter. It's cold out here. It's winter.
You know what gets to me? We've had COVID for a year. So people should have already learned how to adjust businesses and stuff like that. But they're still using the freaking excuse about COVID to have crappy customer service and slow business. Like, seriously? Like, you haven't adjusted yet? Like, you don't know about COVID? It's only been around a year. I mean, come on. At this point, McCarty, oh, we're sorry that, you're going to have to wait because, somebody got on the email with me. Oh, I tore them apart. I'm like, what are you talking about? COVID? COVID what? It's an excuse at this point.
Right.
You should be ready for this already. And people are, how many times can one person in your company get sick in a year? Like, really?
Bev says they're still in lockdown in your region. They're starting to open Michigan up, and I think February 1st was they opened the restaurants back up, but like our bowling alleys, our movie theaters, all that kind of stuff is still shut. And I don't know how these people are. I know our local little movie theater, and he's the nicest guy. He's doing popcorn because there's so many people that love his popcorn. I don't know what's different about it, guys. I really don't. But they do popcorn on Saturdays, like between like 12 and 4. You can come just get popcorn. And people go and like fill the parking lot waiting for his popcorn. And that's the only way he's staying in business. And he even said that until he can get back up to like 75 to 90% capacity or 100% capacity, they can't even afford to get the movie to show. They won't make enough to even break even. They will lose money.
Wow. Hold on a second, Brandy. Let me, a lot of people just came in. Anthony, how you doing, Anthony? Hi, Matt.
Dallas.
Spooky Dallas. How you doing, Dallas? Welcome to the bunker. Tats 79, SME Mom 2, Bev. Hi, Bev. How you doing? Of course, my beloved Caitlin. I know she was here before, but I didn't say hello. The McDorks are here. Hi, Christian and Michael. Hi, Leah. How you doing? I can't say anything, Leah. I can't say nothing until the video, but I'm so excited. Oh, wait till Wednesday. Guys, you can't miss Wednesday's video. You cannot miss it because I got an AOK all the way from the United Kingdom, and this thing rocks. It rocks.
I know it's in there, but I'm still excited to see it.
No, that what I showed you.
It's not what you were.
Oh, no, that rocks even more than that. No. Those are also there, but no, that's not what I'm talking about. You just gotta say, yeah, boy, Nancy Cisco, yeah, boy. The beautiful Lass is in the house.
Oh, hi, Lass.
And LBD is here.
I haven't heard you talk to Lass.
Mama J. How you doing, Mama J? So Tats, I said Tats, and Flip Cake, of course, my Ezra. He was funny before. He was saying that he hears me sometimes because Ezra and I don't know. His wife is like the coolest, I guess that she sees me and she's like, that's a little old lady. She's not gonna, because me and him were always on the phone. We're always BSing on the phone. Sometimes we don't even talk and we're just doing shit, but we're on the phone.
Ezra, I want to talk to you about something about these. So I'll DM you after the show.
And Matt, the Culinary Trapper, yes. I'm on his channel, so this is his wall. But it was funny because I was actually looking at backdrops yesterday on Amazon to maybe put a backdrop, or I'm thinking green screen. I'm thinking all kinds of crap. And this thing came out, this background, and I was like, he'll kill me if I buy this background and put it behind me.
So that's a photo that he's got on? I actually thought he was like sitting in front of that. I thought that was like a wall in his house.
No, this one is a picture. I guess he took a picture of it and he uploaded it to. But I'm not.
He really does have that as a background, like a physical background.
No, that's his background. Okay. Yeah.
I was gonna say it looks like he's like really sitting in front of it.
Yeah. That's not a green screen. That is not. Hi, King Bob. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not letting him on, right?
Oh, yay!
You're not letting who on their own show?
What's up?
What are you talking about?
Kayla, can you control this man? Why are you letting him on his honeymoon? It's his honeymoon.
Do you think he cares about that?
Kayla, that's horrible. Hi, Rob. How you doing?
Well, hello, everyone.
He had to
How
jump in
goes
here.
it?
I knew.
Daddy, how are you?
Good, sir.
He didn't even have to ask permission to come in. I'm like, I'm not letting him in.
I'm not letting him in.
You know, it's funny because I'm typing, right? And I look and I go, Funko Bunker. I'm like, get the hell out of here. I got to be Funko Bunker all night.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny because I'm typing, right? And I look and I go, Funko Bunker. I'm like, get the hell out of here. I got to be Funko Bunker all night. Uh-oh, we're hearing feedback.
Oh, yeah, feedback.
Umpty is saying, damn, you're on your honeymoon and you can't leave YouTube alone?
Hey, look.
Lower something, baby. You got something. I'm hearing the feedback.
You got the microphone on YouTube? Somebody's got YouTube up.
I don't have it. We were fine before Rob came in, though.
Don't blame me.
It was you. Let me
Hold on.
see. It is him.
Yeah, I muted myself to see if it was me.
No, it was him because it happened when he came in.
Huh.
I don't think many people knew about it. Did anybody get the drop for Loki today?
No.
No?
Nope.
Because you didn't want to, or because you just didn't get it?
I had no idea that it even happened until I saw people commenting on afterwards.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got the Loki. I try to get all the Funko Shop exclusives, whether I collect them or not. I kind of like want all the Funko Shop exclusives there.
I would love to have Loki. I mean Loki's super cool, but I didn't even know that it was dropping, and it wasn't like their normal 2:00 either.
And no. See, now I love what they're doing now. You get an email and it drops. And it could be, all these big YouTubers, they think they know it all. Oh, how do you like about it being lunchtime? It's not always at lunchtime. Sometimes it could be at 11 a.m. Sometimes it could be at 12. Sometimes it could be at 1. They don't have a set time to drop it. And that's what I love about it. That you got to be on your P's and Q's because, people are actually getting them that have email and that actually check their email and not the bots. I mean, I'm sure that once it gets out on Twitter, then the bots are alerted to it, which sometimes I think, in a way, Twitter is a service and a disservice because it's not just one tweet. It's like 12 tweets, one after the other, letting you know that this thing, am I supposed to let him in or?
Yeah.
One after the other. And then, everybody knows about it and everybody runs and buys it. So it defeats the purpose of Funko dropping it the way it drops. But
are we still getting feedback?
Yeah.
I hear myself.
Look, I was still hearing when I took myself out. I could still hear you guys. It was still doing it. But anyway, I just stopped by to say hello. You guys doing a great job. Enjoy the evening.
Thank you. You too. Enjoy the evening and the night.
Cocktails.
So we're gonna go, but thank you, ladies, for taking over the evening. Enjoy, be good, behave, because Brandon's nephew's in here.
Yeah, I don't see him anymore. He might have bounced by now. Nolan, are you still here? If not, then he bounced.
Love you guys. Thank you for everything.
All right,
have fun.
We'll see you later.
Talk to you Monday or so, or whatever, whenever.
Whatever.
Yeah. All right.
Good night.
Night.
Good night, chat.
So where is he? Where did he go for his honeymoon?
Orlando.
Oh, nice. Oh, he's down by McDork's.
Yeah, he's by McDork's. Yeah, so oh yeah, thank you, Dallas. But guys, remember to hit the like button. Don't leave the like button. Give it some love, like I always say. He's still here, your nephew, by the way.
Oh, yeah, still here. Okay. Hi, Noli. So Mama Funko. Really,
Mama
Rob?
Funko, really, Rob? Really? That's right. You tell him, Mama Funko. How can he just pause even if it's for 5 minutes, pause your honeymoon to come on YouTube? It's like it'll still be here when you come back on Monday. And I don't know, these men, boy.
Hey, Noli, how many Funko Pops do you have now?
I'm telling you. He's coming back because he can't leave his mother alone.
No, because I just figured out why I was doing that, because now you don't hear the feedback, right?
No.
It was me. Yes, Mama, for real.
We knew that.
Really? Really?
Look at your mama. You better get off, because your mama gonna whip your ass.
I just had to come back and show that I fixed it.
Yeah, it was something. I knew it because it was only when you came on. So
you know, players mess up too.
Players.
Huh?
Players.
Claire, shut up. Don't repeat it. No, I'm going for real this time, guys.
All right, bye. Goodbye.
See you later. Good night.
All right. It's so funny. Oh my God. Even Mama knows not to interrupt the honeymoon, right? Yeah, really. Like, you don't do that. Oh my goodness.
Well, it's his show. He's coming in to say hi, make sure that we're not tearing the place down.
Well, we're gonna tear it down now.
Blowing up the bunker.
He has 32, Brandy. Your nephew.
Wow.
You asked him how many pops?
Yeah.
Okay.
We've been working on it, and when like something cool comes out, like when the Transformers came out, I got him Bumblebee because that was my first Transformer and stuff like that. So when I see something cool,
Hi, Mitch.
Hi, Mitchie.
See, I was trying for that Boba Fett, but I have to be. I realize now I have to be in a room backstage with Sean, LBD, Andrew, and sometimes Mitch to win.
Yep, I was not her good luck charm tonight, guys.
No, she was not my good luck charm.
Said lucky horseshoe up my rear end.
No, not at all. I should have known better. Well, I kind of just played to play because, it's like...
I should have known better. I should have known better to do it when you were in the room.
Once you got a streak of luck like that, you just got to step back because it's not going to continue. I mean, it's like... He found his OG Bumblebee toy inside my Metroplex. What the hell is a Metroplex?
I found my OG Bumblebee toy. I'm hoping that I find all my stuff down in my parents' basement. We still have a lot to go through, and so I'm still hoping that I find it because we had Soundwave, we had Optimus, we had Bumblebee, we had like 6 or 7 of them, not including the GoBots because we had GoBots too.
I was never into the Transform. I mean, I watched the movies in the theater with what's his face, Marky Mark.
See, but those were the hot toys when I was a kid. Like, I was probably 8 or 9 when I think they came out, and so that was like the hot thing. But you were only cool if you had a Transformer. Then you could get the GoBots. But if you got the GoBots and not the Transformers, you were like picked on.
My brother was into them though. He had, all those toys that used to kind of like twist and turn and you made it a car or whatever. And it's like, but I was never into any of those. So I didn't really, when the Pops came out, it wasn't something that I was interested in. I actually didn't buy. I think I bought one, the Target exclusive, and I gave it away.
Nolan S. Moss to show you the guy who was on Aunt Brandy's show. His robot, his BattleBot.
Clarissa says she found her old Whataburger toys the other day. Really sad that Whataburger doesn't give out toys anymore. Wow. I've never been to one, so I wouldn't know.
Well, apparently you have to be over 18 to get a Happy Meal that's Pokemon now.
That's ridiculous. So don't get me started on that one. It's ridiculous what these flippers have done going and it's even worse what the managers do, giving them all these Pokemon cards and these are for the kids, man. And you're over there grabbing 150 and then they run out of them and then the actual kids don't get them with their Happy Meals. Shame on you.
You know what I liked in Happy Meals was when they did the Hot Wheels and then they had something else. Like there were 2 different toys and you could choose because my brothers and we would end up getting them all. And I remember, I think it was Burger King or maybe it was McDonald's did the Flintstones. And so you got like the Flintstones house and like either Fred or Barney or Wilma or Betty with a car. Like they had really good toys, but it's the same thing as like cereal. Now you have to get so many cereal UPC codes to send in for the toy where they used to put them in the side of the box.
Remember?
It was like you ate so much cereal. It was actually, when I was a kid, it was actually in the freaking cereal. And then apparently that got screwed up because someone decided to eat one. And so they put it on the outside of the cereal and then make it poisoning.
They're probably, they probably come from the same family as the people that started eating Tide Pods.
Well, that's just drunk idiot kids in college.
Yeah, right. They grew up after eating the cereal thing. Now they're eating Tide Pods in college.
But they ruined it for everybody. Ruined it for everybody.
I mean, who the fuck? And then if they're but they were kids, they were babies. Well, why aren't they being supervised while they're eating?
Details.
What if they choke while they're eating if they're kids? I mean, I don't understand this stuff.
Oh, Moss recorded it. Okay. Moss, tell them where you're, or Noli, tell them where you're going for breakfast in the morning. Why? Because we're new here.
I don't get it, but listen, I remember Cracker Jacks too. Do they still bring a toy inside the box?
Well, but they're not the thing, like you used to like get like little vehicles or little, like those bugs that you push down and they pop around or whatever. Now it's like a mini baseball card. It's something that is usually flat. Like you don't get the toys, like the little tops and things that you used to get.
Because probably now, because they some idiot will try eating it and choke on it, or some kid that is not supervised. I mean, you got to watch your kids.
Well, look at the generation. We used to play lawn darts. Now you can't have lawn darts anymore with metal tips on them because someone might impale their own head.
Yeah, we've become. I always say this, and I'm sorry if I have any millennials in the chat. I don't mean to offend anybody, but I really don't care. There's like such a bunch of freaking sissies. I mean, we used to fall, scratch our knees, and just dust them off and keep running and playing and whatnot. A kid falls now and they end up in the emergency room. Oh my God, will he need plastic surgery?
Not in my family.
Are you serious?
Not in my family.
Scars are like, they're like they show that you've had a kidhood, a childhood, or something like that.
We're all grown-ups. We all drink out of the freaking hose. It's not going to kill them now. It's the same that it was 40 years ago.
Ridiculous. It is ridiculous. It's like and LBD corrects me. He goes, that's Generation Z. Well, whether it's X, Y, Z, it doesn't matter. It's like we've become a society that all they want to do is sue. All they want to do is cry and bitch and just whimper about everything. It's like, oh my God, what happened? What happened? I don't understand what happened.
I survived. I used to be in the back seat on my knees, looking out the back window, eating my Happy Meal. I wasn't strapped down in a 5-point harness until I was 10 years old.
Bev says we live in a society of enablers. Everyone thinks they are owed something, and that's true.
Yes, I'm living that life.
And it's so true, and it's like, and we're living in a society where everybody is impatient and they think they should be first, and it's like right here, right now. Yesterday I should have had this, and it's like it's the most incredible thing. I just don't understand the world anymore. I really don't understand the word anymore.
I got threatened to be sued 3 times this week. One lady sent a work order in via email at 9:00 in the morning, and they weren't there by 1:00, so she was threatening to sue them because it snowed and they're out clearing the snow, and you ran them off the property the day before because they were salting.
And what about this thing? Like, okay, like I understand, and Mama J, take no offense to this because I know that she does, but like when I was growing up, when I was in school, and we had any type of contest or we had any type of competition or anything, the winner would be recognized, and the winner would get the prize. Why does every kid now have to get a prize? Because they participated. I don't understand that. Where is that's why they're not motivated anymore, because everybody is all deserving of everything. It's like, oh no, why is he getting that and I'm not? And it's like, hello, he won. it's just that, he won the World Series. They win the trophy and stuff, and they don't give the consolation trophy to the other team. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand why we have to be so touchy-feely with kids nowadays. It's like, really? They need to develop a set of cojones. They need to, like.
Not everybody made the team when I was growing up. You got cut. And when I played soccer when I was a kid, they kind of made better teams and, teams, and then it kind of got separated by skill. So the better teams would play each other more, and the less skilled ones would play each other more, so that they were more evenly matched. But not everybody made a team. People got cut in high school. I mean, it wasn't a privilege to play sports. It was an honor.
Yeah, and now let me read some of these comments. Caitlin says, I don't remember having a car seat. I was standing in the back of my uncle pickup as he drove down the road. And Flipcake says they have the case of the what? The gimmies? Gimmies, yeah. Give me this, give me that, give me that. I had my wipeouts back in the day, had my cry, and then walked it off and got back on and on the road, the bike. That, it's like, I just don't understand. I just don't understand why parents are the way they are nowadays. It's like, and what's another thing that gets me? I don't know. I don't know why we're going down this road, but here we are. It gets to me like before COVID that I used to go to a diner and stuff. Now I'm single. I don't have kids. But I love parents who sit there and negotiate with a 2-year-old. I absolutely love to watch that. But darling, we can't have soda now because we have to go. But I want a soda now. Yes, darling, but you know what? If we do this, I'll do this. Why are you negotiating? Yo, my mother used to just give us a look. It was the look. If we just so much as opened our mouth a little bit, my mother would give us that look that we knew that when we got home, our asses were going to sting for 3 hours. Mm-hmm. Okay. It was no negotiating. And before we walked in the store, she would tell us, 1 peep from you. Don't grab anything. Don't take anything. I don't have money to buy you anything. So just let's go inside. We're going to buy what I want to buy and we're leaving back out. That was it. That's all she had to do.
Did you see what Essie Mom wrote?
What?
I was in a playpen in the middle of a van. I was in a playpen in the middle of our van, no seatbelts.
Yeah, she got me on that one. Mama J says, we rode in the back of a pickup, rode motorcycles, no helmet, drank out of a hose. That's right. Listen, Leah says it does you good not to win every time. Spurs you on to try harder next time. Nothing wrong with it. 3-year-olds, I stood on the front seat, no seatbelt as mom drove. Yeah, man. I mean, what is all this? What is all, I don't understand. We didn't have a car, so I never rode in a car. But listen, the way that I rode my bike, I should not even be sitting here because I was one of those crazy freaking bike riders that, and I would fall. I remember I got on a bike bigger than me, a lot bigger, and it was a guy's bike, and I fell off. I still get the tingle when I talk about it because I was like, okay, I lost my virginity because this is bad. I mean, I fell hard, Brandy. I fell so hard. And you know what? When the pain subsided, I got right back on that bike and kept riding.
I know what you're talking about. I've done that too.
I just kept riding. It was like, the hell with it, But kids nowadays with all these video games and computers and whatnot, and then now COVID, they'll never know what it is to be outside and to come home when the street lights turn on and
because everybody's afraid that the child molesters are everywhere. Like apparently they've quadrupled or whatever. I mean, yeah, we used to stay out, but you heard your mom's voice, man. You were like gone.
Oh yeah, I could still hear her voice on in my ears, like, oh, yeah. And it would be like, and it wasn't. I'll be there in 5 minutes. No, you better okay, go. Guys, good night. I gotta go. You were upstairs in a minute flat.
Man, if your mom was coming down the street and with her arms crossed like this, you were like, oh no. But you know what? I will say this about Nolan. Nolan is not like your typical kid. Like I said, Nolan is my little chef. That kid will try anything once. And he eats all kinds of different things. He likes chorizo and he doesn't just eat chicken fingers and fries. That kid he'll try anything. And I appreciate that about him. Now his little sister's a little bit different. She's very, 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 very picky. But my dude will eat whatever.
LBD writes, I can agree with most statements being made, but the car stuff, no, it almost cost me my life and I still lost something. And I agree with you. I mean, nowadays, the way people drive, you don't want to be without a seatbelt. Not even I. I just started wearing a seatbelt about 5 years ago. I never wore one. But with the crap I've seen, I even, no, I won't do it. Some kids don't know the difference between real world and a game. I've had 6-year-olds tell me they can respawn. Yeah, okay. King Bob writes, my parents left me alone in a playpen in a driveway with no supervision while they sunbathed at the Jersey Shore.
Yeah, Brussels sprouts too, Nelly.
Wow. Okay.
And no, LBD, I'm not condoning like not strapping your kids in. It was a euphemism for there's things that people are so scared of now, like drinking out of a hose. They might get botulism or something that they won't let, like kids experience life like we did. I mean, we ran through sprinklers. We played outside until, dusk with our friends. And that's not something, I mean, Nolan and his sister, they can't at the farm because they've got acres upon acres and they've got every toy imaginable to play in. They're outside. Those kids are outside. They're not stuck behind
not all kids live in a farm. I mean, I grew up in the city and I grew up in New York City and we played in the streets. We played stickball. We played football season. When chess was the thing, we all had chess sets sitting on top of people's cars. We didn't care playing chess. And we used to play kick the can. I wouldn't play kick the can now in New York City if you paid me, because we used to go into basements, into roofs, all by ourselves and hide. You know how it is with kick the can. You have to hide it if somebody finds you. And sometimes it would be like, damn, I wonder if I should go, because it's been a while. It was daylight and now it's dark and I'm still sitting here waiting, But it was a different childhood. I mean, I used to walk underneath the George Washington Bridge. There's a park. And it had all kinds of tunnels that went underneath the highway, because there's a set of highways and you used to go underneath it. Most of those things are closed now. There's still ways around them. I know them like the back of my hand because I was a kid and I would ride my bike down there and I would walk down there. And I remember there was one day, there's like a ramp that goes, because we're in a high point here in Washington Heights. And then the river and the bridge, the bottom part of the bridge, is all the way down. So there's a ramp that they made that goes like this and like this and like this, and it goes all the way down. But then the ramp has these openings that you can actually sit and no one will see you. And you're sitting, with your legs out. I mean, somebody comes and pushes you, you're dead, because you're sitting all the way up on top. But I used to sit there to smoke pot because it was awesome. I used to sit there, smoke a joint, and I used to see all the cars coming, and I used to name the cars one after the other, like getting really good naming cars, right?
Good night, Esteban.
So I'm sitting there one day, and I see this girl. She was going down to the tennis courts, because they have tennis courts down there, because she was dressed with the tennis gear and the racket. I see her going, and behind her, there was a man walking, and he was doing the nasty on himself. And I couldn't believe that. And what I did was I got up immediately and I called out to her. I was like 18 years old. And I called out to her, ma'am. And she turned around. And as soon as she turned around and he turned and saw me, he took off.
Yeah.
And I went up to her and I told her what he was doing. Me, in a puff of marijuana. Like, she looked at me like, yeah, okay, what are you doing? And then, but at least I warned her, because God knows she could have probably gotten raped or something.
Right.
And that was back then. So you could imagine the decrepit people that must be like down there now. They have like tent cities and stuff like that. It's scary. Needles all over the place.
No. But I think that's kind of why this Funko world has spoken to me so much, is because I get to hang on to that little bit of my youth. And, people have asked me, like, what is it? Why do you collect these 4-inch dolls? And I'm like, because it's a piece of childhood. There is literally, there's not a person on the planet that I can think of, if they, as long as they have an open mind, that can't find one Funko Pop that speaks to them. There's at least one, whether it's a movie, a TV show, because they've got everything from Elvis all the way up to anime.
Something will always talk to you. Something has to talk to you when it comes to this.
You're right, Nolan. You get one real life.
But it's just different now. It's so much more different, and it is dangerous for kids. I mean, I understand that completely. I wouldn't want my child out on the street by himself, but then I also wouldn't want them not to experience and get street smart also. You know what I'm saying? So it must be like, it must be so difficult for parents now. It was easier for our parents, even though they were strict with us, and they I mean, we would not, would you have ever thought of turning to Mama Lane and telling her, if you put one hand on me, I'll call DIFUS on you? my mother would have said, really? You're gonna call DIFUS? Okay, so you know what, I'm gonna cut both your hands off and then you can call. Because then I'll go to prison with gusto. Shit.
No, our generations, I don't want to even name an age, but I'm in my 40s. I know my generation and older had respect for their elders. And it's like, I grew up in the South and you had to have respect for your elders. I would not think of disrespecting someone who, I mean, now it happens because I have 80-year-old people that call me and are talking racist things on the phone to me about their neighbors. And I'm like, I am not going to send them a violation letter just because you don't agree with their skin color. You're being ridiculous.
That's crazy. That is.
Well, crazy. They shouldn't be living in this city. No, you shouldn't be living in that city. You need to go somewhere out in a cave and live by yourself.
Clarissa writes, I'm not street smart, but I'm book smart. I was really sheltered as a kid, but that never stopped me from being a kid and playing outside. And that's fine. That's good. I was also book smart. I mean, whenever I wasn't outside, I mean, it was a long winter, 9 months of winter. We weren't outside playing in the winter. It was only summer months. Other than that, we had school and we had to do homework. My mother came home from work, cooked. So that's why I read the entire encyclopedia. But in those hot summer nights, we were out there. But as soon as it got dark, by 8:30, we had to be upstairs, and we got bathed, and then we just watched TV till whatever time if we didn't have to go to school the next day.
Well, Clarissa, if you were sheltered, meet Caitlin. You guys should talk. Caitlin has never seen most movies on the planet. So you two talk, and we can become unsheltered together.
How you doing, Foxy? Foxy goes, Brandy Rob said no gum in the bunker. Gonna have to ask you to spit that out. Oh, my Fox. How you doing, Foxy?
Foxy, Deborah Lean is actually Nolan, just so you know.
Uh-huh.
Oh, no, Foxy got a video message from Nolan. Fox sent Nolan an AOK.
How cool is that?
Okay, so here, one more thing about this whole our generation versus the new generation. Back in the day, you knock the fire hydrant open, to play in the water, and they just laugh for a few minutes and come and shut it off. Now those kids do that and they get thrown in juvie. I mean, we're just a different world now.
Yeah, me too, Mama J. I dislike everyone.
Yeah, he was asking about you, Fox.
I'm just kidding. I like everyone. I am the kind of person that I like everyone until you show me who you are, and then I dislike you. If I dislike someone, it's because I've seen something in them that but usually I like everyone. How can you not like people when you first meet them? You don't know them yet.
Right.
It's like, that's just my nature. It's like, I went for a job interview not too long ago, and they asked me, what did I think was my weakness? And I told them, I said, I'm too kind. And I can't stop being kind because, I that's just in my nature. And normally I am taken as a fool because of it. What happened? I'm a racist because I hate racism, most forms
of running.
You gotta love him. Gotta love him, boy. Unbelievable. Foxy, I love you, Foxy. But and it's just the way it is. I mean, it's like we live in a pretty screwed up world. And sometimes, as bad as COVID is, in a way, I kind of like being in my own little world here. It's like I have people ask me, like, aren't you going crazy? You live alone. And I tell them, no, I might live alone, but I've got people in my house almost every day.
Yeah, every day.
You know, and I'm talking to people every day. And they're like, yeah, but you don't go out. I'm like, I don't need to go out. I don't need to go out to do that. I don't go. And I have friends all over the freaking world now.
That's, yeah. It's a completely, I think I would have gone crazy during COVID if I hadn't found YouTube. Because I would have been in that little bubble of my small town and the same faces every day. And Instagram and YouTube went like, and it gives you an outlet. Like, these shows give you an outlet. I didn't plan on talking about what we were talking about tonight, but the conversation came up and we went with it.
You know, I like talking about a little bit about everything. I mean, I'll tell you how I feel. And if you don't agree with me, that's fine. Those are my observations. Those are my feelings. That's what I think. Not everyone has to think the same way, or not even has to agree with me. But you know, this is awesome. I mean, you know, I get to stay home now, and I get to, and you know what? My time management is horrific, because like I spend most of the day playing with my Funko Pops. I mean, as crazy as that shit sounds, I'm constantly organizing my Funko Pops. I'll sit here and I'll say, okay, I'm gonna go do a load of laundry, and I'm gonna go do that, and then I'll go like this, and I go, those Funko Pops look better over there, and these will look better over there, and the next thing I know, I spent 3 hours organizing Funko Pops.
Did you see what Laura said? I get in trouble for my resting bitch face. People are scared of me at first. I use that to my advantage.
That's a good one. So like my Wizard of Oz collection was on this side. Now it's on this side, and I cleared most of my desk on this side because it was getting a little bit like too claustrophobic. Then I'll go, okay, I'm not going to turn on the computer. Next thing I know, I turn on the computer, and what do? I sit here and I watch YouTube tutorials. I don't watch, I don't watch Funko Pop videos. I watch videos on how to make better videos.
You know who I've been watching, and it's not better YouTube videos, but you know who I've been watching that I'm obsessed with is Mark Rober. He does these crazy, insane things with science. Like he's made packages at like Christmas time that were rigged. So these people that are porch pirates, they'd get it home, and there was like a fart spray that would come out of it. There was a glitter bomb that would go off. There were lights and noises. And he had the second round. He had it hooked to the phone, so he could be like, guess what? You're on GPS. I know where you're at. We know you stole the package. I mean, he did that. He did a whole ninja course for his fat squirrel in his backyard that was eating too much. He's just very interesting. He made
No, it's just that you are such a dork.
I'm a dork.
I always call you such a dork.
That's why Nolan should have been my kid, because Nolan and I are the same human being.
It's because you're such a dork. I could not watch somebody who made an exercise thing for their squirrel because they're too fat.
It's hilarious. The poor the stuff that poor squirrel goes through trying to get over to the bird feeder is hilarious.
That's torture for that poor animal, probably.
Oh, haven't you ever seen the ones where they go spin around really fast and then get flung off? I die laughing.
I can't. No, I can't.
They don't get hurt.
I don't. Well, how would you like to be put in a freaking thing, go around, and then get flung off?
I mean, stealing the bird food.
Squirrels have feelings. I mean, let's not even get into the squirrel thing, okay? Because we're not doing the squirrel thing. But I just try to better myself. I try to teach myself new stuff, new techniques. And I can't watch these videos because right away, I'll be like, oh, really? They sell that on Amazon? So, it's like I'm buying lapel mics and stands so I can make videos standing up instead of sitting down here all the time. Yes.
She's going to be the next Ron Burgundy. Baby Ice, that's very cool. The truth be told, I was battling depression really bad, and because of this community, I have been doing much better. So I want to thank everyone for doing what they do. I really appreciate you all.
Awesome, Baby Ice. I'm so glad.
That's amazing.
That, I wish I would have found this community like when my mom first passed away. I think it would have helped me so much instead of having gone through the depression that I went through for almost 3 years. I think it would have helped me kind of like move through it in a different way. because I think I would have been depressed anyway. But you know, probably the process would have been a little faster and a little less painful than being here by myself going through that.
Somebody said they watched Bob Ross videos. If there was a way that we wouldn't get whacked for copyright and we could all go live and like paint Bob Ross at the same time, like all of us start the video at this exact same time so that we could paint the same painting, and then it'd be like a paint and pour. You know, like we'd all have our little drinky drinks, whether it's non-alcoholic or alcoholic, and have our little canvas in front of us and talk to each other and paint the same Bob Ross painting and then flip them around at the end and show everybody what we did.
I remember they had those before COVID. I used to go to paint parties.
Mm-hmm.
And that was pretty cool. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Nancy. I would have done probably the same thing. Caitlin says she knows a ton of people who said YouTube helped them with depression or anxiety. It's amazing. And it is. And I mean, it you know, like I told, I forgot who it was that I was talking to. I think it was a friend of mine. And I told her, she was like, what you do for New Year's? Same thing I did, go to bed. I said, oh, hell no. I said, I was up till 5:30 in the morning. She was like, doing what? And I said, well, I celebrated East Coast New Year, Central, Mountain, and Pacific. She goes, what? I said, yeah, I was online. I was on YouTube, and we celebrated every single New Year. And we almost went to Japan.
Brady, that was what Zoom is for. That's true. And I do have access to my company Zoom account. But I think that would be fun. But yes, Nolan, you do. But so everybody knows, those actually go to feed people. They're not just, it's not just a sport thing. So it's actually to people eat them. I don't, but hey, Michael David.
I forget. I don't want to know.
You don't want to know. Baby Ice, I was the same way when I was actually admitted to. This community's done a lot for myself and others.
Oh, that's Andrew. Hi, Andrew. How you doing, Drew? Yeah, but I mean, it's amazing. It really is amazing. And I look forward to it. And I make videos, and like today I made like 2 videos because I want to make like maybe 5 or 6 videos to have like inside an archive.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have to stress, especially my Monday videos, because I have a live Friday, I have a live Saturday, I have 2 lives on Sunday. So it's like, okay, probably by the last live on Sunday, I'll probably be drunk. I'm not going to be able to edit and make a video. So I have to make it between today and tomorrow.
Anyway, come here. Fanny.
Yes, because we're going to be on LBT's channel and we have to answer questions. And if we don't answer questions, we got to take a drink. And I probably will be stinking drunk by the end of the night. So you don't want to miss that, guys. You do not want to miss that on Sunday at, oh Lord, I think it's at 6:30. That's going to be crazy. YouTube helps with my limited energy issues from my health problems. Can be social still, even if stuck at home more. Yeah, I mean, it helps. It has helped a lot of people. It has helped. And God knows, these are the people that are here now. God knows how many people it's helped that we don't know about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes you just don't know. Sometimes there might be someone and you might have them on Instagram or something, and you might just out of the blue say hello to them, and they might just be like in a bad place, and they might tell you, oh my God, I'm so happy you just said hello to me, you know? So we don't know how many people we actually elbow cough 6:30. Okay. Cough into your elbow all you want. 6:30 Eastern. We don't know how many people we actually, you know, we actually help or are getting help themselves. This is better than therapy, and it's free. I mean, you know, if you have to start buying equipment and shit, but other than that, it's not bad at all.
If you asked me a year and a half ago if I would be doing YouTube videos or if I'd have this many of these things, I would have been like, I got in this to sell them. I got them to be a flipper.
Oh, yeah, you're doing a good job.
I am a flipping failure.
You're a flipping failure. Well, I started buying them because, you know, I got
no way, Mama J.
Random is key. He challenged me to this thing that you say about your first Funko Pop, and then you challenge 3 other people. I can't find my first Funko Pop. I know it's in here somewhere. And the only reason I bought my first Funko Pop was because I was at Walmart. I had never seen anything about Funko. I didn't know about Funko, nothing. Okay. And I saw a Dumbo from the movie that was out.
Yeah.
It's not an expensive Dumbo. I saw the Dumbo, and my mother had died already, and my mother loved elephants. There's elephants all over the house, and that's why I got those elephants with the farts on the bottom, because they remind me of my mom. Not the farting part, but the elephant part. So, I picked it up and I said, "Oh wow, this will be nice." And I that's the only reason I got it. So that night, of course, I'm sitting in this office, which was absolutely empty. It was so fucking spacious and empty. And I'm sitting in here, and I looked at the Funko Pop, and Funko Pop, and then I see this this world, this door, and I go, "Holy mackerel! They have Star Wars." Buy. 960 Funko Pops later.
Yeah. My best friend bought me one. And then I literally was watching Franchise Kicks. And I was watching, we were going to get into doing the pallet breaks, where you resell the pallets from like Amazon cast-offs and stuff like that. And his videos just kept running. And then all of a sudden he was opening mystery boxes. And I was like, that's worth how much? It's this big. No way. I still have to find the card that I did my first video on, where I'm trying to explain to people as a noob what is a chase, what means more, and I even did a video comparing Toy USA, I think it was a Chalice box, an Amazon mystery box, and an eBay mystery box. It is so bad, Clara.
I can imagine.
Bad.
No, you were not Beer to Pop, I imagine.
Oh, it was so bad. Like, I know anything about chases. I'm like, I had all these notes, like, what is a grail? Like, all this stuff. And I looked back on it, I found it, and I watched it, and I was like, what is wrong with you? Like, you're such a dork.
Yes, you are. I call you that all the time. And Caitlin writes, I can't imagine my life without this community. I'd like a break from Brandy every now and then, but other than that, just joking. Last can't remember what her first pop was. And Clarissa says, whenever I'm feeling social, I watch live streams or my old marching band videos. Mostly I'm just anti-social in person.
Oh, I mean, I'm a social butterfly.
Okay. Well, we know you're a social butterfly.
Yes.
I could be
also a live stream whore. I've taken over that title from Mitch.
Oh my God. My first pop was Brian from Fast and Furious, Baby Ice writes. And Laura says she doesn't remember her first Funko. My first wacky wobbler was Jawa.
Lass, you're not a noob. For sure.
And where is he? Jay Lee writes, forget when started, but originally was just commenting back then, and just after getting into watching a few channels, got the urge to start. Yeah,
no, and I remember when I did a mystery box video with him too. He thought that was fun. We opened Garbage Pail Kids Mystery Mini.
Tat says me, Clara, who was the first YouTuber you watched that made you collect Funkos? It wasn't a YouTuber. It was myself. I found them at Walmart, and then I looked them up, and then I found this world. And then I guess one day I was watching YouTube, and I decided to put in Funko Pop. And what came out was Top Pops in Canada. And I started watching him, and it was like he made my chest tight. I couldn't like really watch him because he was like so hyper. But I still would watch him, and it would be like after I finished watching his videos, my anxiety level was like up here. And then after that, I started watching Franchise Kicks. And then after that, I found Beer to Pop. And then Captain Pops made me anxious also, but he was with Beer to Pop, so I had to, kind of like, okay. And then from there, I found Brandy.
Yep.
Because Beer to Pop put me onto you. And Brandy was the first person that put me in front of a camera on a YouTube live. And that's what started this freaking obsession.
That's back when I thought I was cool.
Yeah, that's that. You were the first person that gave me my chance. Mama J says, I'm actually the class clown once I get to know people in person. Hate to be on camera or have photos taken.
Can't tell because
really? I was like, what?
Dr. Applesauce was the first channel. Mine was Franchise Kicks. Then it was Nerdy Noob. I found Nerdy Noob, and I thought she was hilarious. And I liked the way that she used to take the pops and like arrange them in the front and then try and put them in order what she thought the value was going to be. And then it might have been Top Pops. Franchise Kicks, Nerdy Noob, Top Pops, Box Attack. And then it led down the rabbit hole of Cletus and Jetta and those guys.
I never watched any of them. I started then subscribing to the people that were watching you, which at that time was like Mama J and all those, all that, you know. Laura writes, if I knew how many pops I have, I would have a stroke. Pops all over the place. Bedroom is now Mandalorian, used to be Game of Thrones. Last says Dr. Applesauce was the first channel. Caitlin says, for me, it was Admiral Funko's videos. She was my first friend in the community too. Leah says, my mom got me my first Funko Pop. I always told her not to with how bad I am at collecting. So happy she did, but don't tell her that. Bev says, Wayne Gretzky, hockey player that Maria got her for her birthday. That's her partner. And Baby I says her mom got her into collecting Funko. And,
I got my mother.
Hi, Lexic, how you doing? Huh?
I got my mother into collecting Funko. My mom I've told you guys this a million times, and I know she can probably hear me right now. My mom is a better Funko hunter than me. She'll be somewhere and she'll be like taking pictures. Do you need any of those? I got a coupon.
Because you're a geek. Electric writes, my first Funko YouTuber was Jetta Patrol, then Dr. Applesauce, then Beer to Pop. Nice. That's nice. Mama J writes, it's true, I get knots in my stomach before each video or live. Why Spectre is in the videos. You would think that Mama J at this point with umpteen videos I don't get nervous anymore. I just don't get nervous. I was nervous. What was in the video that I did that I was like really nervous? I got like really freaking nervous.
I was nervous Tuesday night.
Yeah,
like,
well,
I was back here like
that was a big one for you.
But he was so down to earth, and then like after the first couple of minutes when I realized that he was just another human being, then I chilled out until we started talking about BattleBots. Then
I know when I got nervous. I got nervous on an Instagram video that I made the other day. And I got nervous. Like I got really nervous and I don't know why. Because I actually saw everybody. I don't know why I got nervous because you're all here now. I have no idea why I got nervous that day. But normally I'm pretty chilled. The night that Funko Bunker had Adam and Carrie on, I got pretty nervous. Fear to Pop. That was the first time I ever saw him like this. Mm-hmm. And you know, I mean, I was kind of like a little bit. I know he hates it when I tell him that, but I got a little bit like starstruck because that was like the YouTuber, you know, that everybody like, oh my God, Beer to Pop. And then to have him right there and be interviewing him was like really freaky, man. That was really freaky.
That's how I was with Cletus because, Cletus, this is before he sold off most of his collection. I mean, he still had a huge collection of Funko Pops and, he'd been in the movie and he was this professional boxer. And I was like, I needed to have a drink before I did that one because I was so nervous.
And he was pretty cool. Funko. Caitlin says, just another human being. What, Brandy, you thought the poor dude was an alien or something? And baby,
no, you don't understand when he. Okay, so yes, I'm a nerd, and I'm not saying that BattleBots is like if I had to pick a show that I had to watch the rest of my life, would it be BattleBots? No, but I like that show. I've followed that show since it first started because I think it's really cool what these people do. And then you didn't get to see a good one because he got his ass kicked in the first like 30 seconds. But the way that these bots and then like Rusty, if you watch it was somebody you kind of wrap your heart around this little robot, right? So it was like a fangirl moment for me to have someone who's been on that show who is built one of those robots in front of me that I could talk to and have an in-depth conversation with.
Like a geek conversation, because that was a geek conversation.
Yes, I'm a nerd. I went to nerd camp when I was a kid.
And how long did you talk to him backstage after that freaking interview?
It wasn't very long backstage, like 10 minutes, but then we started DMing each other like about a half an hour later. So I sent him a CTV t-shirt, and he's sending me one of his t-shirts. And
they traded t-shirts.
We traded t-shirts.
Baby Pop writes, this is something interesting. My first YouTube video was Beer to Pop. But then I found Clara, and she is what got me to do my channel and take a chance. And I really appreciate it, Clara. You're my inspiration.
Aw.
So you see how things are paid forward? Like that's really amazing, because you helped me break the barrier and get started. And I remember I started on Instagram. I wasn't doing YouTube. I was doing Instagram videos. And then Marty text me out of the blue one day and said, "Why aren't you on YouTube?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I don't want to be on YouTube. I don't want to compete with anybody." He says, No, you need to do YouTube. You got to get on YouTube. You'd be better on YouTube. And I was like, maybe I should try YouTube. And the rest is history now.
Look at all your little wolf packers down there. Look at Caitlin. Clara inspires all of us.
Oh dear Lord. No. One of those moments. No, I just like to kind of like, what pop grail do you wish you had? I don't have to wish it anymore. I actually want it.
Wait, there's one more that you want though.
Well, but if I don't get it, it's okay, because it's right there. I mean, right there, right here. So it's right here, David. And there's another one coming that you guys have to see. It'll be here on Monday.
I'm trying to think of it.
But
oh, I know what I want.
I'm not saying it. I'm just doing a lot of work. While you guys probably will. I don't know about some of you, because I swear to God, to be a YouTuber or to be a Funko Pop collector, I swear you either have to be an insomniac or live in California, where it's like 3-hour difference or whatever. But some of these guys are up all fucking night. You get up and you look and you go, why are they up? But the only reason I'm kind of like into it so much now is because I'm not working, and probably would have been insane if I didn't have this and not a job. So I'm able to stay up late at night. And I was going to send you a video of an Instagrammer. She requested me, and she's Italian, and she does everything in Italian. I mean, she talks Italian. So I'm watching her unboxing. But I'm catching every other like 5-6 words because they're close to Spanish.
Right.
So I wrote back to her, great video, although I only understood a few words, but I got the gist of it.
Right.
And she wrote back to me in broken English, but she wrote back to me, oh my God, thank you. I enjoy your videos too. She's from Italy.
That's awesome.
I've got a few people on my Instagram that are from like other countries. So I go to Spain a lot, to YouTube in Spain, and I listen to, I love the way they talk. So I listen. And the other day I been frequent this one YouTuber in Spain, Jose Carlos, and he gave me a shout out on his channel.
That's very cool.
But they don't do shout outs like we do. They don't send you to the channel to put a hashtag and give a prize, or they don't do it that way. They just tell their people in the room, they throw down the link, they say, go here. And the next thing you knew, my phone was like, ding, 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 ding. I got like 200 followers that night.
200 subs or followers?
200 subs on YouTube that night. He had 849 people inside that room.
Wow.
This guy is like the YouTuber Funko collector. He collects comics too. He collects everything, but that was amazing. And I love to hear him talk. I fall asleep hearing him talk because, over there it's like early afternoon or whatever. I'm like,
I know, I was trying to get Taco Pops on, and I'm like, well, it's 9:00 a.m. here. He's like, on Monday. He's like, yeah, well, it's like Tuesday at 2:00 over here. I'm like, what?
He's too hyper. Again, I can't watch people that are that hyper because they kind of like, I mean, I have never heard someone say tits in so many ways. Every freaking name he puts tits on it, and it sounds wonderful.
but that's why I wanted him, because it's like that energy, you know, that you. I mean,
And then he hits
feel that
himself
stuff.
so hard. If I hit myself that hard, I'd be all black and blue. It's like he's crazy. But you know what? Before Mama J had put him, I was already subbed to him. I already had
So was
found.
I don't remember how I found him. It wasn't Mama J. I was subbed to him beforehand too. And then JLH had mentioned him, and a couple of other people, and that's how I was watching him, and I was just cracking up. I'm like, where is he? I thought he was in California. I had no idea that he was actually in Australia. There's a couple people I want to get on the show, but there's such a time difference between us and them.
I know. I have a lot of people like Populicious Nostalgia. He's in Australia. I'm sorry?
Look at the 9-year-old. Only 2 likes. Where's the support? Nolan, you got to go out and refresh, buddy. I'm sure there's more than that now.
No, I'm sure that people have. And of course, the hater today had to do the dislike. The hater's been kind of quiet lately because when I called them out last Saturday, they've been chilling out. But it's okay. You want another call out, baby? You lonely?
No, there's 40 now, buddy.
There's 40.
Thank you.
Random Miss Key TV says it helped me so much because I'm working from home, and as a haired wolf knows, I deal with severe panic attacks. This community helps my anxiety and the collecting. It's like therapy to me. That's awesome, Random. It's really cool to see that people, get help. Funko Pop, mine is that Toy Tokyo Wonder Woman or the Freddy Funko as Blue Ranger. Those are my grails. Well, if I had to pick one, I would say I would want the Freddy Funko Joker. I mean, a girl can dream, right?
I was going to check my wish list because I think
it's almost baseball season. That's right, Michael. It's pretty soon for pitchers and catchers to report.
I want that Black Hood Skeletor, the OG She-Ra, the Obi-Wan that you won, Scareglow. Like, a lot of mine are Masters of the Universe, are my top wish list. I still want Marty McFly in the DeLorean too. I have to get that.
Marty McFly?
Yeah, Back to the Future Marty McFly. There's a pop ride of him in the DeLorean, and I don't have that one. I'd love to have that one.
Okay. Oh yeah, but LBD wants Arlia Vegeta. Well, you got to be Taco Man to get that. And Mike said WWG said he got one.
Oh yeah,
I missed that video.
His face when he opened it, he was like, him and Luau, both their faces when they actually open like a grail, how excited they get. It's like Christmas morning when you were a kid and you knew that one box, the way that it was shaped, was your brand new scooter or your brand new bicycle or that Nerf thing that you wanted.
I have a Luau mystery box that I have to unbox on my channel for it's a soda mystery box.
Ooh, very cool.
That'll probably be on Monday. He had them up on Whatnot, and I went over and I picked one up. And did you get any of the spastic Randy, the sodas? Not one. Well, Matthew's gonna jump on with us tomorrow, and him and I are gonna battle. I think he got 2 of them, so I got 4. So I'm gonna open 2 with him, and then the other 2 I'll open on Monday with. We all know who got the top prize already, so it's like that much fun. Now look at these 2. There's Laura Maida, and then there's Leah May M. And they both have the L, and it's like so confusing. I get them confused like all the time. And then I have Leah McGuire. Wait, is that Leah M? Oh, that could be Leah M.
Yes, I bet I don't even know who half the characters are on your wish list.
I am horrible with names, but I think Leah M is McGuire, and she's from the UK. Hey, Clara, I have a baseball card you might want. I'm going to DM you a picture of it, and IG, let me know.
Laura says her grail would be.
That's her. Okay, Leah McGuire. Oh, Leah. I'm still cheesing, Leah. You don't know. I'm gonna be cheesing all weekend. I can't wait I gotta wait all the way to Wednesday to show the pop that she got me, man, because it's on the video. And then if I show it, you're not gonna watch the video.
Why does it have to be? You can push the video whatever day you want.
Because on Mondays I do mystery boxes. I have a schedule. I have a little book, okay, with all the information that I need on what I'm doing on what day. It's like it says that you should have, you should plan your videos and you should plan your content. So it's like see, you can't see it. So I plan my videos, and right now I could tell you what video I probably would want to do, like in 2 weeks from now. I think my only grail is my 2 10-inch Superman chases I found at Walmart. Yeah, Clarissa.
Girl, I'm so jealous.
Clarissa, you got me gelling on that one. You sure you don't want the common to make it common? And I'd be happy to take one of those chases up here.
I know. Now I'm the McFly. I want one of those. I just want a 10-inch Superman. Like, I can't find one anywhere. I don't care if it's the common or the chase.
Are you serious? But they have them like in the Walmarts.
I haven't been able to find one around
here. The only thing is shipping that bad boy.
Oh yeah,
that'll cost a cute little mitt.
Oh, I know. It cost me quite a bit when.
Clarissa says she can't find the common. Yeah, I unpacked it. I got the comment. There are 2 at my Walmart, Brandy. But it's just the shipping, Nancy, is going to be crazy on that.
I keep looking.
Unless you sell it, you put it up. You know what? You put it up on Whatnot, and you buy it real quick. The moment you just coordinate it, because Whatnot, the shipping, no matter what it is $3.50.
That's true story.
True story, man. Come on, it's Silver-Haired Wolf got, she's got moves. That's a true story.
No, I need to go check the one at 23 Mile. Maybe Sunday before, because our reservations at White Castle are at 4:45. So maybe beforehand I'll take my mom pop hunting in Walmart.
Oh, wow. This is an awesome card, dude. Were you here when I said that I have a baseball signed by Mr. Jeter? Derek Jeter. Oh my God, you went so far back. Derek Jeter, Mariano Rivera, and Bernie Williams. All 3 signatures on one baseball.
Very cool.
Nice. If there's a question which one I am between the 2 L's, I'm the sarcastic one. Okay. Okay. I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole because, I don't touch your questions. It's like when a woman puts on a dress, she goes, honey, does this dress make me look fat?
You cannot win. You cannot win on that. You cannot.
You can't. When I used to have a partner, it was crazy to go out because she used to fucking give me a fashion show to pick what she was going to wear that night. It would start at 3:00 and, we wouldn't leave the house till 9, 10 o'clock. And it would be, should I wear this? Or should I put these shoes on with this? What do you think? Or should I put this blouse on and put this dress? Oh, what do you think about the skirt and the... And I'd be sitting there, and then the fight wouldn't be all that. The fight would be that I would get up, go to the closet, take out a pair of slacks, a shirt, and a vest, and be dressed in 10 minutes.
This is my favorite. I really like when you. I would be. What do you think about my hair like this? I really like when you wear your hair that way. What, you don't like it when I wear it the other way? Did I say that?
You can't win.
No.
No, you can't have that in your collection. If you're a Red Sox fan, I absolutely agree with you, Random. You can't have that in your collection.
Bye, Noli. I'll see you in the morning.
Bye. Maria just picks your clothes. No, I'm too independent to have anybody pick anything for me. I just can't live like that. I gotta pick. I can dress myself. It's like no. If anything, I help people kind of like dress because I'm a very anal person. I mean, I have to like match. I just can't. Even my shoes have to kind of like match with whatever I'm wearing.
I'm a walking Gap ad.
Yeah, I gotta, I gotta. My ex and I were both too butch for that crap. Oh, that's. Gee, I didn't know she was. You always find something out in this chat, boy. Always find something out.
And if Caitlin's not outing herself, she's outing someone else.
I'm telling you.
I just dress comfy. I've seen pictures of you dressed up. Lass and I had a whole conversation about my biker jacket the other day.
I used to have my biker jacket. I wore it so much in the service. Oh, it was nice and broken in. And I was called Fonz in the service. And I didn't get the Funko Pop. I should have got the Fonzie.
It's not that kind of biker jacket. This is like a mandarin collared suede bike jacket.
Oh,
it's
no,
like
I'm
a going
about
to the
the
club
real
jacket.
biker jackets. The real.
This is one like I wear to the club jacket.
I never liked leather. And I got the biker jacket because I got a bike. It was like, okay, I'll get it. And I remember I got it in a thrift store in Georgia.
Out of myself.
And it was fairly new. I mean, the person, I think they didn't like it because it was hard and you had to kind of break it in. And boy, did I break it in. Boy, did I break it in.
So this is the thing. Like, I've always been a tomboy since I was a kid, but I have an obsession with purses. I know. But it's not like the foofy purses. Like, I am very much a Kate Spade utilitarian. I like the cross-shoulder messenger bag purses. That's like my jam. I have Cole Haan. You have the backpack. And that's pretty much what Lisa had the whole time, too.
Girl, let me tell you something. You see this, right? This is all... Oh, you can't see it from over there. I have... Without exaggeration, I have about 15 backpacks. I used to put a different backpack to go to work every week. And now they're just sitting there. And some of them are tech bags because I was a techie. And now they're sitting there. I'm talking about $200 backpacks. And I'm looking at them going, the fuck am I going to do with these? Somebody told me I should sell them on McCarty.
You should.
Because they're brand new. I mean, I took care of them. Like, I take care of everything.
Lass, I've seen full pictures of you. You do dress up. I've seen you dressed up. And what was it? Lass says I will not use a purse or bag. You were just asking me for pictures of my seatbelt bags, you goofball.
So do I, Dallas. I wear black a lot when I go out. I love to wear black when I go out. My mother used to tell me, God rest her soul, she goes, are you going out or are you going to a funeral? Because you look like you're going to a funeral.
Obi says, I've shot several videos in PJ pants. I've done business meetings. Like, I'll have, like, this on the top, and I'll totally have my jammy pants on. So as soon as I'm done, this sweater is coming off, and I have, like, a T-shirt underneath it, and I'm hopping into bed.
I can't do that. You see, if I'm going to be on a live, even if I'm going to do a video, I actually get in the shower, I press my clothes, and I come here. I could just put on a T-shirt and stay in pajamas and slippers. I can't do it because I know I'm in pajamas and slippers, and I have to be dressed.
Oh, I'm dressed right now because this is what I wore to work. I wore this to work, and then I have a pair of jeans on. That's the cool thing about my office. Number one, the dog gets to go with me every day, and number two, I can wear jeans and tennis shoes and stuff. Now, I can't wear ripped jeans, and if I wear like a T-shirt, I usually have a jacket or something over it. Except Fridays. Fridays is a little even more casual than that. But me being a property manager, it's been awesome that doing Zoom meetings now that I can come home. She's like, content sitting on the couch, curled up in a ball.
That's cool.
Anyway.
Obi's driving right now in his pajama pants because I don't leave the car. That's cool. I mean, when I lived in the suburbs, and I used to have to, I don't know, I always made my own coffee in the morning. I like Spanish coffee, but every once in a while I used to pick up the paper on Sunday or go pick up a bagel or something. I would go out. I would wear scrubs most of the time as pajamas, and I'd go out with them,
Oh yeah, I love scrub pants. I absolutely love. That's my favorite pajama pants. And yes, I also have an obsession. I don't think I have way more than 100 T-shirts. Easy.
Oh, I have so many T-shirts, and if people notice, and I mean, I try to kind of like change them around in the drawer so I won't wear them. But right now I have about 25 T-shirts that are still in the plastic that are brand new that I haven't even worn them yet. Because I also have to wear colors. Like the lighter colors I have to wear in the summer, and the darker colors I'll wear now in the winter.
Oh, I just throw on whatever's clean.
Well,
like totally pick it up and go, yep, this is washed. Throw it in the dryer, tumble it, put it on. I don't call. I mean, it's like whatever T-shirt I feel. It's like I'm not. Sometimes I'll go searching for one, like a Baby Yoda shirt or something like that.
All my T-shirts are folded and put in the dresser when I wash them. I fold them.
Well,
I still fold them military. And they're color
Really?
coordinated inside the drawer. So
my
underwear.
hanging stuff is color coordinated, but not
My closet also. My closet's completely color coordinated. All my pants, my black, my gray, my shirts. I'm telling you, I have OCD. I'm very.
I have a t-shirt drawer of t-shirts that I can wear out in public, and then I have the ones like I wear to work in like the yard or paint or whatever that are like my scrub shirts. And then I have a whole big cabinet of long sleeve t-shirts because those are my jam. I love long sleeve t-shirts.
It is a takeover, Paw Patrol. Didn't you notice? We took over. Every piece of clothing I have is wrinkled. Oh my God. You know, it was funny. I was telling Ezra that the other day. I was telling him, I should get a job or I should open up some type of consulting to go to people's homes and organize their Funko Pop collection.
Come on over. You can stay for free.
I was thinking of WWG. At one point, he had like such a mess, and I was like, "Oh my God, he has such a mess behind him. He should fly me out there and just let me fix his Funko Pop collection."
Mine are
not that bad. Random. At one point, yeah, but not that bad. I mean, we went through this the other day. My bed is, I love my bed, and I fix my bed, and I change it like 3 times a week. Again, I have my own washer at home, so I don't have to go out to do laundry. So I change my bed at least every other day, if not every 3 days, because 3 of my dogs sleep with me. Not all 5, but 3 of them do, which is Sabi. And it's because the apartment, like, of course, there's no heat here and it gets very cold. And she's 21 years old. So I want her to be warm at night. She goes under the covers. And if I don't put the alpha leader up there, she's going to kill someone. And then the little one now has gotten to wanting to sleep and she sleeps on the pillow. It's like,
but the little one, you also show all kinds of pictures of, like, oh, look at the baby.
She is a baby. She's only a year old. That's my heart.
I was calling her. She won't even come in here right now. She's turned into a little spoiled princess.
She's happy wherever she is.
They were. I ran out to grab lunch today, and I have a chair. We stole my coworker's chair. He only comes in on Wednesdays, so we stole my coworker's chair. And Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, she sleeps in his chair wrapped up in a blanket. Mm-hmm. Spoiled.
You see the dog that she sleeps with? She sleeps with her own teddy bear, and that's like right in the middle of my pillows, and that's where she crawls, and that's where she sleeps every single night. So I get up in the morning and I look like I have a hat on. So, oh God, isn't you cute?
Not spoiled at all.
I tell you, you love those creatures so much. It's like unbelievable how much you love dogs. If my dog doesn't like someone, I my antenna goes up right away. Like, I don't like you either. Go, leave.
I don't like you either. Go.
I had a partner or, someone I was dating, and she was coming over like every weekend trying to, invade my house and stay forever. And, and she came up to me one day and she goes, she was always with the sniffles and stuff, like maybe a month into dating. And she goes, I really think I'm allergic to your dog. Mind you, I had a 110-pound golden retriever. That was my life at that time. And I said, really? She goes, yeah, I don't know what you're going to do with the dog, but I'm allergic to it. I said, well, darling, the dog was here first. Mm-hmm. Never saw her again. She picked up her shit right there and then it left. And I was like, don't let the door hit you on the way.
No,
my dog was there first. My dog stayed with me for 13 years.
You made a commitment to these little animals. They have to be included.
I wasn't going to get rid of none of my dogs. Yeah. You're allergic? Go home. Don't come here. My dogs. These are my babies. These are my kids. I probably don't like your kids either, and I have to tolerate them. So, you have to kind of tolerate my dog. Go get a shot or something. There's got to be something they could do.
Ooh. What is that you're making her last?
I'm such a bitch.
You're not.
I am. I'm such a bitch. Sometimes I hear myself after I do a video or something. I'm like, oh, Clara, you're such a bitch.
Your earmuffs for a minute. Put your fingers in your ears for a minute. She scares the shit out of me sometimes.
I go, oh my God, I'm such a bitch. Everybody's going to unsub to me and going to leave. They're going to say, this woman's intolerable.
Or they respect you for speaking your mind and not like sugarcoating things, and you're not hiding behind, someone else's opinion. So, I mean, it can be good and bad. I mean, some people will be like, what did she just say? Oh my goodness. And then there's other people who be like, yeah, you said it because I know I can't. I don't have the balls to do it. There's shit that you've said on your channel. I don't have the balls to do it.
I do. I like when I tore that lady up that sent me that Funko Pop that was tore up, and the packaging and the whole nine, and I called her out. I said her name and everything. And I thought I was gonna, oh God. And people were actually in the comments were like, so glad you called her out. That we need to do that more often, call people out when they're shitty packing. I was like, oh, okay. Hi, Nerd Bar, how you doing? Thank you for coming in. Even though Rob's not here tonight, it's the girls. We took over. We're still welcome. I mean, don't get me wrong, but
I love Mark.
I know.
I love watching Mark's videos because they make me laugh.
I love watching his videos too. I just don't know. He must have a great bladder because he has that big thing of beer and he drinks it. If I was to drink like only a quarter of that beer, I'd have to get up like 3 times to go to the bathroom.
What?
On a video. Beer it goes like right through me.
See, not me. I can drink like 8 beers before I have to pee, but then once I break the seal, then it's like every 10 minutes.
With beer, I can't hold that seal for long. I can hold it with hard alcohol, but not with beer. Especially the more watery the beer is, like a light beer or something. Like if I'm drinking a Dos Equis or a Heine or a Stella, then I'm good. I can hold it. But the watery beers, the
Oh, I could drink PBRs, like dollar PBR day right before Wrigley Field. I think I went through a dozen. Yes, Ross, you've never called anyone out. Giraffe.
Yeah, okay.
I watched that video. I've never called anyone out either.
Mark goes, he wears a diaper. I was watching something the other day. He was being interviewed, and he said something that was so funny. He was like that he still gets nervous in front of the camera and stuff, and because he does stand-up comedy, but actually when you're doing stand-up comedy, you get a reaction, so you know whether you're doing good or you're doing bad. But in front of a camera, you have no idea. You're just doing it and putting it out there, but you don't know the reaction that it's going to get from. And he said something also that he said that people are so freaking sensitive now that and it's true. I remember I used to work in a hotel, and there was a comedy club there, and we had oh my God, what was her name? Judy Tenuta. She used to chew gum, and she used to spit it out in the crowd. She never took a gum out of the. She used to like right into the crowd. Okay, and Jerry Seinfeld. I sat on the floor with Jerry Seinfeld and had a sandwich with him one night. These were when they were just starting. And the comedy that they had and that they delivered, you couldn't do it now. Because
I heard you guys talking about it.
To the point
Richard Pryor, Sam Kinison, all those guys.
Oh, absolutely. They would not be able to you think this generation would be able to take someone like George Carlin? There's no way.
I knew. I mean, I was alive when George Carlin was alive, and he was still doing stand-up. And I actually listened.
I sure hope you were alive.
I listened to his autobiography.
No, it's the truth. She's a vampire. She just gave herself away here.
Yes. Okay. So, anywho, his brother, who sounds just like him, actually read the biography of George Carlin. So I've listened to the biography of George Carlin, the biography of Richard Pryor, Gene Wilder, and the stuff that was in Carlin's book. Like, even I was like, did he just say that? And the stuff that Pryor said, and Richard Pryor read his own. That stuff would not last now. Not at all.
Richard Pryor, too. Richard Pryor was an unbelievable comedian. I mean, these guys were amazing, but that comedy, I loved George Carlin. I mean, I absolutely adored him. I think he was like the best shit. And everything he said made sense. It was funny as hell, but it was so true. I mean, the underlying, facts of what he said were so unbelievable. And what about the watermelon guy? Remember the watermelon guy? What was his name?
Gallagher.
Gallagher. I used to love Gallagher, man. Destroying all those watermelons. The words you're not allowed to say on TV was great. Yes. Ross, this is not my channel, so that's probably why you don't have a wrench. Carlos was more genius than comedian. Miss him. Yeah, I miss him too, Mark. He was really, really, really unbelievable. And I do miss. I still hear some of his stuff like over, you know, because I mean, when he died, I felt it. I was like, wow. Oh, I forgot about Gallagher. How can you forget about Gallagher with his freaking watermelon? You would go to one of his shows.
And I think he still does it every once in a while. He's not like he used to. Like that was like the best when he would get the Sledge-O-Matic out and start pounding crap. But can you imagine the poofs that we have now, as far as like they would sit in the front row and then get hit with a piece of watermelon? I'm suing. Oh my god, there's a watermelon.
Oh my god, you ruined my $65 Lacoste shirt. And oh my god, my
makeup on. This took all day.
Rodney Dangerfield. You know, and somebody dared to compare Carlin with what was that guy? Oh my god. We don't be shattered on the wall. Oh, that comedian. Mark, if you're still here. Oh my god!
Oh, his brother does his act for him now. Yeah, his brother. I mean, he sounds just like him. It was crazy. Oh, he's talking Gallagher too. Oh, you're talking about Gallagher. Oh, that's cool.
And he's talking about, but the guy he would say, Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch, you know, and it just would go downhill from there. My God, what was this guy's name? Then he started acting in movies. I never was able to stand him. Andrew Dice Clay. Thank you, Mama J. There she goes. Andrew Dice Clay. I did not like him at all. I found him to be...
Look at random is key. Threw me off because George Carlin is the conductor. I know.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Sledge-O-Matic. Eddie Murphy was good too, but so foul with his language.
Oh, they all are. Like, if you ever listen to any of those guys, those like guys that were big in the 70s and 80s, their actual like sets or they all had F-bombs and...
Okay, so Laura writes, Alice Cooper wrote an autobiography that wouldn't fly today. Can't think of donuts the same way after that book. Laura, don't give these
Alice Cooper. I don't think I want to know about what he said about donuts.
Mitch Hedberg. I never heard of him, Mark. That one I never heard of. Is he on YouTube? As I love stand-up comedy. That was... and I got into it more when I worked at the hotel. Every Saturday night, they had like this slew. You know who was really, he was a good comedian, very dry, but he was like really, really like, I don't know. He didn't treat the staff nice or anything like that. It was Belzer, Richard Belzer.
Oh.
He was so...
You know what I think is funny is Jim Gaffigan. He talks, how's he do it? He's like, I can't even do his voice right now. Jim Gaffigan, he has this voice that he does where it's all like stressed out like this, but it's like high pitched at the same time. I love him.
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about.
I know.
I know who you're talking about. I have that book autographed. I met him, Alice, a few times. Oh, so Mama J knows about the donuts.
Mama J's like, name drop, ping.
Yeah. Wow.
Like, name a rock star. Ping, met him.
Oh yeah, Mama J is that's her thing. Caitlin has, you know, her expertise with Marvel and DC and, you know, the whole superhero thing. Mama J is the rock star because she's like, forget about it. Woman is wow.
So while she can't say anything except in chat, so let's discuss next Tuesday night. Who do you think is going to win between the three of us?
Who?
Me, you, and Caitlin. We got than a Spectre.
Oh.
Because I honestly think
the heat is coming up right now. So from 5 to 10:30, 5.5 hours with no heat.
Oh, you can hear it like tick, 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 tick.
Yeah, the
I don't know what she picked for her category, but yeah, I think Caitlin's probably gonna kick my butt. I got really lucky. with the questions that she asked the last time. That and I got lucky too because.
What did you pick? Do we know the categories? I mean, are we allowed?
No, we haven't told each other what the categories are. That would give you guys an advantage to go look out. I mean, we each have one category that we should be expert at.
All right.
But Eric and Sassy had done their first 2 videos about where they lived, and I actually had paid attention to those. So when their categories came up about the bayou and that, I was able to answer some of the questions in their categories, which that's pretty much the only reason I got to where I was.
You actually paid attention?
Yes.
You're such a nerd.
I try and get around to everybody. I told you.
I'm just kidding. I'm just saying you're just such a nerd.
I am a nerd. I told you I went to nerd camp when I was a kid.
Things that just don't hold my attention. I'll be like,
oh, you could put me in a planetarium for like 24 hours and I would be like this the whole time.
A planetarium, really?
Planetarium. I love planetariums.
Oh no, I thought you meant sleeping. I
could sit there and like when we go, we have this place called Greenfield Village here, which it was started by the Ford family, and so he's got like the Wright brothers' real house and Thomas Edison's laboratory. I think I said this on the show the other day, but I can walk through there all day long.
When is this show? When is the show for that we're on?
Tuesday night.
This Tuesday coming? Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Well, why was she? What's Sunday? She thought she was.
Oh, I'm on with her on JLH.
Oh, okay. I'm like, what the hell?
No, it's me, Big Dog, and Mama J.
Sunday that I'm on LBD answering questions too, so a questionable weekend.
No. Mama J, Big Dog Dave, and I are going to be on JLH's Jeopardy.
Me neither am I, Mama J. I know I'll do horrible on your show because I am not good under pressure. Like, alone I could probably answer, but under pressure, it's just like I blank out. I can't. It's like right now I couldn't think of Andrew Dice Clay because I was like thinking so hard trying to get the name that I couldn't. I was seeing him, but planetariums sound amazing. Never been to one, but I could spend
my money's on Mama J too.
They are unbelievable, Caitlin. They are very, very good. I don't know if there's still one here. I mean, there was a huge one here in New York, the planetarium. I don't even know if it's still open. It probably is.
Yeah, I got to nerd camp, and they actually had a planetarium on the college's campus, and so I always took that class every year where I got to go in. Well, number one, it was air conditioned, which was nice. Number two, you could eat in there while you were in there. So as a kid, you're snacking all day. And I took a NASA class. Like, honestly, a dream come true was when Lisa and I went down to Florida, and she let me go to the Kennedy Space Center, and we walked around and saw all the stuff there. I was just like, oh.
Richard Belzer wrote a book about cancer called One Lone Nut.
Oh, Lordy.
Did he have prostate cancer? I can imagine.
Or testicular.
Oh, yeah. That's what I meant. I don't know why I did. I'm not too familiar with those.
I missed one, Nancy.
Body parts. Love the Kennedy Space Center. Never been there.
It's amazing.
It's custom.
And we paid the little bit extra, so you go on the bus tour, and you go out to like see where the Challenger launched from, and those big, huge machines that move them, and they're building the new ones for the one when they're going to Mars. And the hangar where they build oh man, ooh, what is that?
It's a custom, and I take it that's what he meant.
That is sweet.
Yeah.
Who did that?
I don't know who did that.
Oh.
Obi says prostate. Okay, so I was right. Well, most men get prostate cancer. Well,
I was thinking one lone nut. I would have thought he had testicular
cancer.
Because
he's referring to himself probably. He's the lone nut. He was Richard Belzer.
Mark.
Many, many years ago was assaulted, or a wrestler caught him and did something to his neck, and he lost hearing in one of his ears. And that made him very, very miserable. I think that was him. I'm almost positive that was him.
Oh, Clara.
Hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 12. I checked the Funko shop and I still couldn't get that pop that dropped.
Where?
What is that? What is that?
It looks like another noodle thing. It says tomorrow at Unboxed, we will be giving away some exclusive collectibles that you can only get during the original Funko episode. So make sure you tune in tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. Eastern on at Network. Good luck at Funko and Network. And it showed there's that one and there's this one, which looks like Sideshow Bob.
Well, those are probably old Funkos already that have dropped already. That's
Freddy.
Oodles. Where did you get this?
It popped up on my thing, came up with original Funko, but then I saw that it was Noodles.
Yeah, that's probably Noodles. They're probably, releasing one, hopefully. And not that many, because you have original Funko on Facebook? Oh,
Instagram.
Yeah, they're all here. I mean, oh, that's cool. Tomorrow there's a Cambot that's dropping also. Some exclusive.
I have enough of a problem with this stuff.
You know what I want? I want the Star Wars box that they had in the Fun TV when they did the announcement. I would love that they would make that box and put like a pop in it or something. I'd pay for that. The one looked like the ice cream. I missed it. No, that was Mr. Sprinkles, Brandy. The ice cream dude Funko made up.
No, it's not Sideshow Bob. It looked like Sideshow Bob.
Hogan put him in a guillotine and Richard passed out and busted his head open on live TV. There it is, Obi. Thank you, Obi. So it was him, because he was very antisocial, that gentleman. It was Hogan. That was terrible. I think he passed out, and when he fell, he screwed up his head.
I didn't even know he died, though.
I'm here for you, Clara. Well, thank you, Obi.
You're talking about this Richard Belzer?
Yeah, him.
It doesn't say that he died.
No, he didn't die. He's not dead.
Well, I thought somebody said he died.
No, he didn't die.
I was like, wait, what?
He's not dead. I guess he had cancer. He lost his hearing in one ear, got choked by Hulk Hogan, but he's still alive. He must have been a cat in his last life.
Oh, okay. Yes, it is Mr. Sprinkles. Lame.
Look at that. She knows her silhouettes, boy.
I guess so.
I don't know. I think Caitlin is just...
I'm a nerd?
Yeah, Caitlin is just going to put us to shame. Shame.
I know. It's like...
On Tuesday. It's shame.
I've already said it. I have not been cocky at all. I'm not like, I'm going to win. I have not said that. She's like that sleeper that, that she's going to be like, yeah, I just pretend like I don't know everything. She really has like a whole encyclopedia of movies knowledge now.
I mean, you gotta figure it out. If she doesn't watch movies, what did she do with her time? She must have read. So she's an encyclopedia. She's a walking encyclopedia.
Oh, Mitch Hedberg is dead. Oh, okay.
But, what can we do? So, Brandy, what you got going on? Because we got to wrap this up. We're almost at 2 hours.
So, well, tomorrow I will, I'm going to be on another live.
Are you? Really?
Yeah.
Somebody else wants you on a live?
Yeah. Guess who it is?
Oh, they need their head examined, boy. Oh,
yes. So tomorrow I will be on with Clara again on the Saturday because we do Saturdays together, which is always fun. Sunday I will be on JLH with Mama J and Big Dog for their. And if you guys have not done their 14 days of Funko Love, please go do that. Every single time you guys comment on a video and comment on their videos, you get points. They have been putting together this amazing box, and day 8 is actually CTV, so it helps my channel too if you guys go participate. And then Monday I have no, I don't have a meeting. Do I have a meeting? I don't know. I have to look. Actually, I think I do have a meeting on Monday. Then Tuesday, obviously CTV. It's going to be a chill night. We're doing the funky flavored sodas. It is the day before my birthday. And then I will be on Mama J's. So you guys will be seeing a lot of this over the next week.
I don't know if I could deal with all that.
Oh, stop.
No, no, Caitlin. Oh,
It is Queen of the Live Sluts, Mark.
okay. Brandy, Queen of the Lives. No, Slut of the Lives. So, my wolf pack, I need you to remind everybody that who's your
daddy?
Who's your pop? I want to get the guy up. He's a nice guy. I've been watching his videos. I go around looking for people that have low counts of subscribers. I'd rather have someone who's barely making 200, 300 than helping someone that, is already up in numbers. I want to kind of get the slow starters or the newbies and help them out. This guy is nice. He does videos with his daughter. He was at 158 when I gave him the first shout out. I don't know what he is at now, but guys, go over there, subscribe to the first video. We went to the mall and bought so many Funko Pops. I don't know if he's posted anything since yesterday, but I think the link is in my link tree. I'm gonna look, but it's in the original post. Let's go help the guy out, and I'm going to be doing a giveaway on tomorrow. I'm going to say Saturday, like if it was that far away. I'm going to do a giveaway, so you hashtag SHW on his video, and we're going to be doing not his daughter. Okay.
His wife?
His wife?
I don't know. I'm asking.
Damn. I fucked that one up.
I'm trying to figure out how my fun company keeps going up in subs.
I never asked. I just saw the guy, so who's your daddy? Left.
That's what I said. Who's your daddy?
Oh my god. Well, anyway, it's his fiance. Jeez, she looks young. So let's go over there. Give him a sub. Let's help him climb up there and help him out, regardless. And again, tomorrow, 3:00. No, tomorrow's at 5:00. I get my
5
day.
o'clock.
5:00 tomorrow with the lovely Brandy. Come on in for Shoot the Breeze Saturday. We'll be giving away the giveaway for Monday's video. So if you haven't gone to my video on Monday, go over there and look at the video and hashtag it SHW. And also be doing giveaways. You know how I am. Last Saturday's giveaway had not gone out because the weather was so bad. They're all in a bag right by the door. So I figured I might as well wait and just mail everything out on Monday, whatever I do tomorrow.
Do you see what we just wrote? They kiss at the end of every video.
Really? I watched a video the other day. I didn't see them kiss. Oh, well. Okay, Obi. Thank you, Obi.
Go back and watch.
I know, right? So, what was I saying before you? Oh, and then Sunday we got Fun Day Sunday with Ross at 3:00, and then Sunday night I'll be with LBD at 6:30 Eastern on his channel for just to get drunk, and on Tuesday I'll be at Mama J's channel playing a game with the amazing Caitlin and Brandy, which I will probably embarrass the shit out of me, and so.
So Caitlin calls me the others, and you're like, I'm gonna be with the amazing Caitlin and Brandy.
And Brandy and the geek Brandy, who will probably kick my ass and be embarrassed. But you see, I'm old. I could always say, well, I forgot, I forgot. That'll be my excuse. Yeah, you must watch a lot of content. That's a good thing, Obi. Night flippy flip flip pew pew pew. See, I know.
Night, Ezra.
I see you do that. Pew 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 pew. So I watch a lot of content too. But you know
Wish
what?
I had more time to watch content.
Sometimes I don't comment. I like the video, but I don't comment.
Caitlin?
What?
First name Brandy, last name others.
Oh, okay.
But
guys, thank you so much for having come and hung out at the bunker tonight. Rob will be back next Friday again, and we had fun, had a blast. Brandy, thank you for being for being
Sure.
my co-host
Anytime.
tonight and helping me out with this. And love you guys. And we'll see you on the next one, because
See you tomorrow.
somewhere along the line there will be a next one.
Good night,
Ciao,
guys.
guys. Take care.